All right, Zeeshan, how's your day?
Good, good. It's usual stuff. Like we had great news. Um, we released our financials today, but and the stock traded, I think, 10 times the float. But looks like it was like managed again, right? It was brought down. It's crazy, Kevin. You guys understand this much better. It's beyond my comprehension what happens. How can someone trade 15 times the float? And then I was going over the trades, and let me pull this up. Like, so I'll keep posting it. I'll keep posting what happened. I'll keep telling Elon Musk and Dodge SEC and SEC, and that's all I can do. So in like 7 seconds, about 1.5 million to no 7 seconds, sorry, 7 minutes from 9, let's say 37 to 9:45, 46,
Mm-hmm.
1.5 million shares traded. That's my float.
It's the entire
How is that
float.
possible?
Yeah, the first 15 minutes, 1.45 million. Second 15 minutes, a million. Again, it's not possible.
So,
It's literally not possible. For everyone listening, Zeeshan found me just kind of talking about market corruption, had a feeling his company was already being naked shorted and corruption was going on in his company at Quantum. And in our first interview on our space call, I find out that his company that he started with his blood, sweat, and tears went from $1 billion market cap after IPO to 10 million, almost 99%. And there's been multiple instances over the last couple of years where 10, 20, 70 times the float has traded in a single day. And he wanted to learn more about it. What the hell is going on to my company? Um, and I was like, boy, do I have some stories for you. Um, and it happened to you again today. It happened to GameStop yesterday. An absolute anomaly that isn't capable of happening.
I
Um,
mean, I'm privileged being mentioned, and I hope I can catch some of GameStop's glory one day. But GameStop is like we are very small now. GameStop is a behemoth, right? So you're
yeah,
making that
it wasn't
comparison.
in 2020. It was not giant back then. It's insane that, 14 times your float traded today and they closed it within just a couple of pennies of where it closed yesterday. Uh, it,
So I've been told, Kevin, that this is most likely because they want to close it. It's 31st of March is approaching on Monday, and
yep,
right there it's the
first
closing
quarter
of the
reports.
quarter. So these guys do this, they push it down to the end of the quarter to make it look good to whoever they show their
Yep,
financials or
their
LLC
balance
partners.
sheets.
Is that what happens?
Yeah, that would be my guess of why this is happening beforehand. Same with GameStop, because last day of the month or last day of the quarter, where Citadel or the largest market makers have to show their securities sold, not yet purchased, and their balance sheets and everything like that, they don't have to deliver these shares for another 35 days. They just need to be in compliance. Um, have all their numbers in a row lined up to be able to show that, hey, we're doing good. Look at this balance sheet right here. And then they could get crushed the next couple of weeks of having to deliver on all of these. And your news that came out this week was incredible. I mean, Wednesday stock up 18%. Yesterday stock up 20%. Today stock up 40%. Zishan, let's grow. And yet they just smashed it back down to yesterday's closing price on way higher volume. Uh, so I want the listeners, Zeeshan, so on Wednesday, you had a PR report come out, Quantum BioPharma licensed Cellular Nutrition expands unbuzzed alcohol detox product for retail sales. That's huge. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
So yeah, I guess in a nutshell, if you've had 5, 6 shots and you can't walk straight, and you're blurring in your talk, or
Mhm.
you take this, you'll be sober in 15, 20 minutes. Okay. And like even your BAC levels come down faster than your normal metabolization rate. And we have now done clinical trials to prove this. The clinical data is good. We did a PR on that in January. So we've proven something that MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, if you go to their website, it says nothing can bring the BAC levels down other than time, right? That's what they say.
Mhm.
But we've proven them kind of wrong. You take this, it comes down. And it's not chemical. These are all what they call grass. They are normal ingredients and mixture of nutrients which act to metabolize your alcohol faster and make you sober. And the byproduct of that is you don't get a hangover the next day.
So
You can buy it on.
when you say
Yeah.
sober, you mean just less drunk. Like it doesn't wipe out all the alcohol in your bloodstream that fast, but it is, if I had to guess, like a uh electrolyte, liquid IV, but specifically the ingredients for alcohol detox
So
instead of everything body muscle stuff like that.
So the way and I'm not the scientist, my scientists are like world class, but from what I understand, there are two things that are happening in parallel when you take this. So the first thing is that when alcohol converts into acetaldehyde, right, it attaches to whatever and it goes in the brain.
Uh-huh.
So one set of ingredients is actually nootropics, has nothing to do with liver metabolism, so that helps in getting you sober faster, right?
Okay.
And you are, so it's not like detox is going on and you'll get sober faster. The
Sure.
nootropics will make the acetaldehyde detach from your brain cells. And the other set of ingredients is, you have these two enzymes which are metabolizing alcohol in the liver.
Yep.
So we give them ingredients, I guess, vitamins and minerals, so they can perform their function
Perfect.
at their optimal speed, right?
Yeah.
And
Okay, that
then,
makes perfect sense.
so optimal. So let's say you have a car, you drive at 60 miles per hour, but the capacity is at 100 miles. So we make them now go at 100 miles an hour
Yeah.
with the ingredients we provide. And then to run at 100 miles an hour, you constantly will need fuel. So most of the people may not have enough fuel. So these enzymes can run at that speed for some amount of time. So they're called cofactors. So we provide those cofactors to these enzymes to keep on doing their job as fast as they can for a length of time, and that's why this happens. Makes sense, kind of. It was hard for me to understand too. This is the
No, it
scientist
makes
guys,
perfect sense. So,
right?
yeah, so it neurologically, so it helps your brain not feel drunk fast, and
That's
then
faster, by the way.
yeah,
That you
fast.
you,
Yeah,
you
so
will be like 15 minutes. You'll be sober. It
yeah.
will be like
Well
magic.
well, you can't say that. Like, so your blood alcohol, like if you were to get breathalyzed, would still test, but you will feel sober, walk straight, not blurry eyes. Like if you go too hard too fast, or you're pre-gaming for the football game or something, and you drink a bunch, and you're like, oh my god, I'm hammered. it will neurologically make you feel way less drunk, but then also it's got these boosters in there that help with hangover and electrolytes and feeding you way better than just water would. You know,
Oh
you
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So one is, yes, you'll get sober faster. The other is really also getting your BAC levels down faster than what your body will normally
Sure.
metabolize.
Yeah, because
So
most people just eat grease and crap when they're drunk, which has almost zero
so
vitamins.
exactly. Like I so everybody on this call, here's an idea. Everybody on this call who sends me their address, I'll send free samples. How's
Let's
that?
go.
You can buy it on Amazon anyways, but whoever wants it, send me your name, address, I'll send you free samples. You
Everyone
can try it.
listening,
There is
shoot
nothing like
Zeeshan a
you when you
DM.
yeah, there's so there's nothing. Maybe you can. I don't know how to get the info of the DM, but if you can just send me a message with your address, I'll get you a free sample.
DM
Uh,
is message, direct
oh, so
message.
sorry. So
Yeah.
I'm very. I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
sorry.
I thought you were saying something like
No,
chat
no,
here.
no,
Okay.
no. Yeah, direct message
I'm
to
sorry.
you. Yeah.
Direct message. Okay. New to this stuff, Kevin. So getting a grasp. Um, so there is nothing like experiencing it, right? I
Sure.
can come and show you a presentation of something and it's just visual, but this is experiential. So when you take it, you'll be converted. That's my thing.
That's
So
incredible. Yeah, I can't wait. I definitely need to get a sample from you too.
yeah,
Uh,
I'll send all of you. Yeah, send me your addresses. I'll send you the samples.
Incredible. So that was the news launching on Wednesday, right? And then Thursday rolls around. Quantum BioPharma announces leading crusader against naked short selling and stock manipulation, Terry Lynch, elected to the board of directors. Let's go. Unbelievable. You landed him. Zushan, can you tell the listeners just a quick little bit about Mr. Lynch?
So Terry Lynch is quite. If you go at Terry Bally, I think is his handle. If you put Terry Lynch, he's quite famous. He's in Canada, by the way. So he's got this not for profit Safe Canadian Mining where he's got a lot of people. Like Eric Sprott has joined him, who's a billionaire, by the way. If you check him out, he's been doing this, trying to get uh, shorting, naked shorting removed from the, some legislation passed. He's been doing this for 2 years. He's very well connected. He's been advocating this, and then on top of that, um, his company was Power Nickel, now called Power Metallic. He's got a mine, by the way, and that mine is worth 3 billion. So very successful guy, very
Sweet.
well connected, very nice guy. I've been after him for some time now. Terry, join my board. You fit in perfectly. The this is a great. This is a great company with great potential, and you also are great for my case against the bank. So finally joined, and it was a great day for us. Um, we're
Incredible.
very happy. He's investing. He's invested personally. So
Yeah. That's
so
freaking amazing for everyone listening. When Zushan just said the case, he has, I think, the largest case against dollar amount market corruption at $700 million for naked short selling of his company going on right now. Zishan had started stopmarketcorruption.com, and we have also joined to hopefully help stop market
no,
corruption.
it's
Um,
stop manipulation
stop
basically.
stock
So
manipulation. Sorry about that.
yeah, the website. Yeah.
Um,
So
Amazing. I I saw firsthand after our first show what had happened to your stock, and it was clockwork. The the exact 45-degree angle chart going down every single day, the volume spikes that you're having every couple of months in the stock, the borrow rate of your company right now, 0 shares available to borrow, yet it traded 4,000,000 today, or 14,000,000
Yeah,
today.
14 million.
0 shares to borrow at 470% borrow rate, with banks or brokerages calling you all the time for free loans on shares that they could have. And when
Not
you
free loans. They want to do an equity. They want to buy shares.
Yep.
They want to do a financing, take shares. So, I mean, like, look, Kevin, the way I see it, now we've got a case against them, right? Um, the way I see, I don't get too like pissed off or anything or let it bother me too much because we're just going to. This will make our case more stronger.
Mhm.
It will make them look really bad that we've got a court case going, and they still keep doing this, and also will add this to the damage model, right?
Yes.
Whatever. So it doesn't really bother me as much as it used to when I was looking at it. I'm relaxed now, honestly.
And well, yeah, you are stacking up proof every single day of what's happening, and today is another one of it on the manipulation of your own stock, and it's already started to absolutely launch through the stratosphere the last 2 weeks, and then we get to article number 3 of
Today.
this morning.
Yeah.
So everyone listening, Quantum BioPharma's 2024 financial statements, so they just came out today, show strong improvement in cash, working capital, operating efficiency, and the removal of material uncertainty related to going concern. Today, Zeeshan dropped the bombshell on the shorts of they have 12.1 million in cash and cash equivalents as of December 31st. Okay.
Yeah.
And let me pull up the chart really
And
quick.
the market cap was less than that, by the way. So
Y-
imagine.
yeah. And how much debt does your company have, Zishan?
Nothing.
No, oh, no debt. Okay, perfect. I've heard this before of another company, I
Sorry.
think, in gaming. Uh, so for and your market cap at the beginning of March was about $5 million with
Yeah.
no debt and 12 million dollars in cash.
And all the assets that we have. Imagine. I mean, it's ludicrous, but that's the way it is.
That's the way the market is.
We're not. You can see everything has improved. We can raise money. We can. We don't have to go to these banks. We're not going anywhere. We have made noteworthy milestone achievements. Right. We're going to keep doing that. We are going nowhere. If shorts are listening, we are coming for you. We are not going anywhere. We are coming for you.
Yeah, there's no debt, there's cash, you have products out there you're making money on. Uh, it's incredible that they let it get that low. You had to just been smiling your ass off the last 2 or 3 months knowing what the financials looked like, and knowing that the market cap got below half of the cash equivalents, and I mean, you had, I think, the highest price to cash to debt ratio that I can even think of, because I always talk about GameStop's uh, ratio being better than the S&P 500s, and yet yours was 2 times the cash than the market cap was?
It's yeah. I mean, like I said, uh, we're yeah, we're here to stay. Now we've got Terry. Yes. I was with him yesterday. He's a great guy. He's going to bring also more proper anchor investors, stuff like that. So, like I said, we're going nowhere.
Yeah, and not just going nowhere, but continuing to grow, right?
Yep, yep. Everything is growing. We will, I guess, we'll speak about the MS asset in another call because I will have to jump off in 4 minutes. But that is going great. The Unbuzz thing is moving forward, getting on its feet. Um, we're now working towards getting a hospital product. If you may have read in the PR of the ground,
Uh,
so
I
that
did not. What
it's
is
it's
it?
called recovery. We call it recovery. REKVRY. This is Unbuzz for the recreational side. For the hospital pharma product, it'll be more potent because the nurses and doctors will be administrating them, and we may produce a IV or an injection version for that in the
I was
future.
just
So,
gonna say, like an IV for alcohol poisoning,
oh
and
yeah, yeah, that is big. The numbers are huge.
you
Like,
think?
oh yeah, yeah. So look, there are 26 million alcohol poisoning cases in US alone. And then imagine how many drunks come in these ERs every day, right?
Yep.
And it's a big nuisance for the doctors because they are
Oh, absolutely.
belligerent and by the nature of the emergency rooms, they cannot turn these people away till they are sure that they are fine, and they cannot be sure till they have spoken to them. So now they are occupying very expensive bed space. Bed
Mhm.
cost emergency rooms of $1,500 an hour, by the way. They're occupying wheelchair space. They're in the corridors. They're below and they're loud. And sometimes they have to sleep to get over their drunkenness. So we went out and asked some doctors who worked in emergency rooms, and they said it would be a wonder thing for it will be a wonder if they can give them this, and they are sober in 15-20 minutes or half an hour, and they can turn them away. It would be wonder. So now my focus is to there are steps to getting them done on getting it into a hospital. That'll be
Sure.
our future focus, by the way. So if you
That's
guys know
incredible.
anybody, any one of you know anybody that supplies to hospitals products, please let me know. I'll be very interested to speak to them.
Incredible. I didn't even think about the application to IVs, for
Kevin, the
alcohol poisoning and
pharma side applications are okay. This will be sold where you can buy, your energy drinks in the functional
sure.
unbuzz. But on the pharma side, the applications are enormous. Think about paramedics carrying them, right?
Oh,
When they
yeah.
go on calls. Think about cops carrying it with them when they go on calls where alcohol is. Think about airlines carrying them. When passengers get drunk or belligerent or something, they can give them that, and 15-20 minutes later, they are sober or better. So the
Incredible. And through a
it's
hospital, you can charge $86,000 per IV.
yeah, through hospitals. If this is being sold right now, it's being sold on Amazon, by the way, and on Unbuzz website. But if this is being sold per stick on Amazon for 4.99 right now, hospital we can probably sell it for $50. An IV can go for $200, like you said. God knows what the prices will have to find out, but it's huge. The pharma side is huge, which we'll get into. Just wish us good luck.
Unbelievable. Oh, I wish you the best luck. I know
Mhm.
that also, like, sorry, I can't say that legally. Um, I kn well, I gotta figure out how to phrase this. Uh, I got nothing. I don't know how to phrase this without uh giving out details. I think you're on the best track ever to number one, start the naked short selling on everything you created. I mean, you created $1 billion company. You know how many people have done that? Almost
I
almost none of the billionaires have ever done that. It came
so
through other ways.
th- that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to, if my MS molecule works, it will save life, man. And then these guys come and they start like battering us. I have an email where send them an email. I said, please stop this to the banks that
Mhm.
someone is using your systems. Please get this stopped. And I don't want to. I want to do that. I don't want to fight. I had to take. I was cornered. So and they smashed the stock even harder after that. That's when I decided. When I knew that they're going to not stop till the company is bankrupted. So I had no choice but to go and take up this fight. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not banks necessarily. I'm talking about brokerages, banks, or brokerages using
Yeah.
bank systems, or so
Sure.
it may not be the bank, but I did try to like, please look at this. I'm trying
Yeah.
to do something which can really be good for uh,
Sure.
humanity and society,
Imagine how many cancer treatments could have already come out, but
and
they got obliterated. And it could have
exactly.
worked because they're fighting against Pfizer and Merck and $100 billion companies and the hospitals that get to put you on chemo for $800,000 that insurance pays, that everyone around the US pays in premiums, all these things, and you create something that helps people, they're gonna wreck you. I can remember investing in Square for years of the stock having extraordinary results quarter after quarter, and the stock price is getting wrecked. You know why? Because they're going against the biggest banks and brokerages in the United States as a competitor. What do they want this
But
company to do? Die. PayPal did it originally too, or had that happen too, because they're a competitor. And eventually the numbers add up to where nobody can take it anymore and the company just explodes in value.
wow, yeah.
I love that you created something that helps people, and
Uh,
then they tried to wreck you because of it.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do? That's
We can do
the
a lot.
thing. We are going to. I really need to jump off now, but guys, whoever is listening, DM me with your addresses. I will send you a sample so you can try on your own and not have to take my word for it.
Yeah,
There's
that's
nothing like experiencing it. So,
su
thank you so
yeah.
much, Kevin. Always a pleasure to
Appreciate you,
come and speak to you.
Zeeshan. Let's plan a space call here like mid-April, and hopefully everyone listening has their notifications on. I don't know when it's gonna
I
be, and we can see if there's people willing to talk that have tried the samples with full transparency reviews. I can't wait to try it too. You know, we can get, that feedback. Best marketing in the world is reviews and word of mouth any day. And, we can plan on something here in a little bit, in a couple of weeks, to see how the results went for anyone that messaged you. And we can put together a list of the DMs that you sent it to, and we can send them, or that sent you, their
yeah.
address, and we can invite them to the show
Okay.
and see if it worked and everything.
Awesome. That would be awesome. Great. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Kevin.
Yeah, absolutely, Zuchan. Thank you
Thanks.
so much. Appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thanks. Bye bye.